이도
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise, cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Caught myself free falling deep into your eyes. You came to me without warning, but I knew why.
Set me free, come on little girl. All you gotta do is set me free. Can't you see? All you gotta do is set me free. Oh yeah. Look up the skies.
本当だ。
All the stars are saying do do. Set me free. Come on, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free. All you gotta do is set me
削れてきたね。この道行く感じかな。やりなよ。私
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home.
あ、ピンクの部屋だ。
Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home. to belong when I'd already know that you will be there when the rains are gone. Like a light in the night, you will always be my home.
All seats on this train are reserved. 本次列车是特急一万。
Another day with the sunny sky.